viewers, joining us now on the sidelines of the 28th CSPOC is the Honourable Speaker of the National Assembly of Seychelles, Ms. Azarel Ernesta. Madam Speaker, thank you for speaking to us on Sansad TV. It's been a good start to the 28th CSPOC with an inaugural session which was addressed by Prime Minister Narendra Modi and then by the Speaker of the Lok Sabha. To begin with, talk to us and our viewers about the importance of the CSPOC in upholding parliamentary institutions and the democratic values in the Commonwealth countries.
Okay, thank you for receiving me. It's very good to be in India. Something like the CSPOC, it brings together not just presiding officers and speakers, but really great minds. People who have been thinking about the solutions, the issues, the challenges that have basically been plaguing all of us in the same way, even though we're scattered around the globe. And all of it goes back to our democratic values, our principles, and having these kind of conferences and discussions is really a way of upholding not just the values and principles of democracy, but also bringing together ideas and representing what people actually think about the challenges and solutions that we provide to them as well.
So the themes that are central to the 28th CSPOC, which is being hosted by India, how do they resonate with the smaller countries, the developing economies in the Commonwealth?
Yeah, okay, so I come from a very small jurisdiction. We're only 90,000 people. And you know, being on a small island, everything sort of gets magnified. And with the use of social media, what we're seeing is it has really good beneficial use. It's a tool. It's invented by human beings. It's developed by human beings. But just like any other tool, you can take a table that is perfectly harmless and throw it at someone and it will harm them. And social media has that side, unfortunately. And Seychelles is so small that everyone knows everyone. So when there's misinformation and disinformation, it spreads like wildfire, and it's so unfortunate that people don't really double check or fact check what they're looking at. And it's very unfortunate that with AI, that is also a very useful tool. It has its good bits, but we're seeing more of the negative bits to it. You know, the deep fakes, using technology to get someone to say something that they haven't said, or especially for women, where we find ourselves being bullied in cyberspace. But at the same time, it's something that's very useful to promote education, to promote public engagement. So, you know, it's a balancing act. And just like it's something that's global, in Seychelles, 90,000 small, everyone feels the effects 10 times more, I would say, yeah.
So CSPOC is a platform, on which it gives opportunity to the speakers and the presiding officers to exchange experiences, share best practices on some of the challenges that you spoke about, which are pertinent to the current times. How do you expect countries like India to help the smaller countries in dealing with these challenges, such as the potential dangers of artificial intelligence? And I ask you this because just recently India released its own AI guidelines, which are very, very helpful to our own population. It balances between the advantage and the disadvantage. And this is something that we could share with other countries globally, of which we are a part of. We are part of several platforms. And it's in line with our policy of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, because we believe that the world is one family.
Yeah. You see, for me, what I've realized is the incredible thing about India is that we have grassroots level discussion all the way up to federal, where you have thousands of people resonating the voice of the very small communities. So India has already experienced it on the small scale and the large scale. So if we're going to look at what India has brought to the global platform, we can look at this from, as a small jurisdiction, I can already see how this would be helpful back home. And I suppose someone from a larger jurisdiction will certainly be able to say, look, this is what India has experienced. So for me, what I'm looking at is the experience of India across, like incredible India, from the small grassroots level all the way to the federal level, where you have thousands of voices resonating the same thing that's happening everywhere. So certainly India has a very strong role to play, and I'm looking forward to engaging in the future with this.
Madam Speaker, I believe you're also the first woman speaker of the National Assembly of Seychelles. So while I congratulate you on this historic achievement, what are some of the efforts that you're also taking as the first woman speaker to encourage more and more women to come up, take up politics as a mainstream career and come up to leadership position, because it's important for women to be part of such forums?
Yeah, the first thing I always say is that I was not expecting this, because I'm not really a politician per se. I was chosen really because I'm not a politician, and the whole idea is that we promote the speakership as a very autonomous and very independent office that's here to promote parliamentary principles and the way it will unite the country in moving forward. For me, this is a small and very big win. It's a win for all the girls out there, because I met with someone in a shop and she said, you know what, my 6-year-old said I want to be like this someday, and that's a huge win. But at the same time, on the global platform, it's essential and it's important for everyone to see that it doesn't matter if you're a woman, if you're a young girl, there is nothing really that's holding you back except yourself. I could have easily said no, but then I have a daughter, and it's my duty really to step forward and put something out there that's much better for them. So tomorrow anyone can come, any girl, any woman can say, you know, this is what I want to do, and there's no reason why I can't.
It's an honor to meet a person as inspiring as you, not just in your country, but you're here and a lot of viewers in India are watching you. You know, we are now the most populated country in the world. Sansad TV also has a huge viewership, especially among the youngsters. So I'm going to ask you a question about the youngsters and to make parliamentary institutions feel connected to the youngsters per se. The IPO chairman highlighted a critical challenge within democracies, that the youngsters do not have the faith in the institutions and that the credibility of these institutions is eroding. As a speaker, how do you think this is something that can be addressed and we can ensure that the youngsters, the future of the countries, have the trust in the institutions which are so important?
Yeah, first of all, engagement, and not to be afraid of social media. A lot of I wouldn't say older people, but a lot of people are actually afraid of social media, and I honestly don't understand it, but I do. It comes with its challenges, but you can't really push aside something that's already very much present in our lives. Like some people will say, I don't let my daughter, I don't let my son see social media, Facebook and all of that. You can't stop it. It's already there. It's arrived. It's part and parcel of your life. Young people are part and parcel of the population. We can't pretend they don't exist. And as someone who's seen as a young speaker, we also have to deal with what's been left for us to deal with. So listen to young people. I once said, and I will repeat it, young people are also very wise. We don't need years and years of experience to understand what's affecting us now. It's affecting us, so we're very wise in knowing what affects us. So it would be very good to start listening.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, for speaking to Sansad TV on a host of issues about the 28th CSPOC, its agenda, but also about how it's important to make the citizens engaged with democratic functioning and to ensure their trust in these institutions. It's been wonderful speaking to you about these issues. Thank you once again, and we wish you a great stay here in India.
Thank you. It was a pleasure, and I'm very, very happy to be in India.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
संसद टीवी के और भी प्रोग्राम्स देखने के लिए सब्सक्राइब करें हमारा YouTube चैनल और हाँ, इन्हें लाइक और शेयर करना ना भूलें।